Hello and welcome everyone, it's VinRock39. Today is a day where I might complain a little bit, a little venting, share my soul. No, I might, I don't know, it's never scripted when I do these. But I did come across some things that I need to maybe get off my chest and maybe share a little insight. If you ever come across old VinRock39 out in your lobbies and whatnot, be aware that all I do is run critical builds. If you're a new player and you don't understand what I mean, this is kind of why I'm shooting this video, because a long story short, I guess to explain why I'm doing this is not to badger anyone or to be mean or beg or feel sorry for VinRock. It's nothing like that. It's just something I need to get off my chest. I got kicked because my detection risk was too low. Can you believe that? I got a message, change your detection risk, and I send a question mark. He sends back, it's too low. This ain't a stealth mission, we're going loud. I kind of grinned to myself. I wasn't on comms with this guy. So I shot him a message. I said, no, this is my loud build. And he kicked me. Just like that. And I was like, wow, that's kind of cold. You didn't even give me a chance to show. I mean, I'm not expecting, special treatment, but I'm a 25-100 for crying out loud. At least that's how I felt. And I felt a little butthurt about it. And it happened again, but there was no conversation. The guy was clicking, like when you go ready, not ready, ready, not ready. Like people aren't patient enough to wait. They kind of do that over and over to, I guess, tell you they're ready to go. Well, he was one of my bros, Jester, used to go to a stealth build and then a loud build with a 0 or 3 detection risk and then a 75, kind of letting him know this is ready for stealth and this is not ready. Well, this guy was doing that same thing, only he was in reverse. He was going to a stealth build and showing not ready. And then when we get to his loud build, he'd click ready. He's trying to tell me. And I was ready with a 4, okay? It's a loud build. I can't explain why you haven't figured out why the best builds, in my opinion, in this game are critical builds with weak weapons. None of my weapons that I use are going to be over 70. I use silencers, so that takes a penalty in damage in some cases, so I actually lose some, unless I'm not adding skills to the weapons. My silencers, and 90% of my builds are all silenced for particular reasons that I'll share, but I'm just trying to get this point out. I don't have a build that's over 70, over 30, I'm sure, unless it's a 0 build that I didn't do anything with and the weapons are making it go over. But I know how to make a build that's, if it's intentional to go loud, it's loud, even if I'm intentionally trying to stay below 5 because I use low blow basic, right? If you guys are aware, you're like, yeah, everybody knows that. Well, not everybody does. Either that or they just said, this guy sucks and let's kick him. But they never even saw me play. I don't think they did. I didn't play with them. So why'd you kick me? Other than you were all 75s and I was the 4 in the group. Now, I'm going to push missions. I don't just get in there trying to lead the lobby in kills and all I'm focusing on is killing to make everybody feel like I'm in a superior being. I don't try to lead the lobbies. But because of this build that I'm using and the style of play I use, I guess, it happens more times than not. And I'm honestly not trying to do this, and I hope you guys don't take this me being arrogant, because I'm not playing that good. The build is really sound and I know how to use it to its best ability. And yes, I can kill massive amounts of law enforcement that try to stop us in this game, and I can do it rather quickly. But it's all because of the build, not because I'm cheating, not because I hacked or anything. I have all the mods, I have everything. I'm a 25-100. I keep saying that like you guys, I'm not trying to beat it into your head. I'm just saying I've got all the mods, all the weapons. I've unlocked everything. I'm only missing a few trophies, and that's because I'm not trying to get them. I really don't care about trophies. I care about helping other players get trophies. I care about making you succeed because I've already succeeded. I'm past the point of succeeding. But in any case, you know, I bring trip mines in a loud mission. Dude, I blow up dozers with those. I blow open doors. I don't want to drill a door all day if I could blow it with a shape charge. You know, there are reasons why I bring what I bring. Just because you don't know why I bring it doesn't mean that I don't know how to use it. And if you don't like it, I guess you could kick me for ignorance sake, but the truth is if you just let me do what I do, I've done enough of these missions that I might show you something that you were wondering, how in the heck can I get through here? And I just show you the simplest way, and it's like a dumb moment. It's like, wow, why didn't I think of that? Because I've been Infamy 25-100 for quite a while, and I still play this game like I just got it. You know, I can't stop playing it. But it's not an inexperienced player's fault for not knowing that I'm going to do what I do, but at least give me a chance to show you why I'm a 25-100. Because I also play with 25-100s that ain't that good. I know why. You know why. I even mentioned it in the very first video I ever shot. This is a cook-off cheat. Everybody wants to sit and cook off, make millions and millions of dollars cheating, not killing any cops, and they hacking or whatever they call it. It's cheating. Call it a glitch if you want. That's cheating. And then they ruin it for a guy like me who shows up that looks like he doesn't know what he's doing in a loud mission because I'm wearing next to no armor and my detection risk is for stealth mode, and it's not a stealth build. But I'm not an infamy cheater. I grind my levels, and the problem is I'm a little upset. As you can tell, my tone changed a little. I gotta stop that. But yeah, it's sad, man. I got my feelings hurt multiple times today because I showed up in a loud mission with what I'm sure they assumed was a stealth build. And even if it is a stealth build, my stealth build I can take in Death Wish missions, man, loud. By myself, I've done Hoxton Breakout a bunch of times. I know with this stealth build, and this is a stealth build, I ain't gonna lie, I might even show up with a ballistic vest and do a stealth mission with this. Because I've gotten to the point where I don't want to change builds. I've shared this build, I think, already, but I'm not going to go into detail about it, but this is a stealth build that I use. A lot, and I go loud as loud can be as long as it's not on death sentence. This build is good for me to use, but I could also turn around and stealth a shadow raid all alone with this build and not have to change a thing. I've gotten to that point where I can use one build for whatever situation. So I'm sharing that. I'm putting these critical builds on YouTube and all that, and sharing, trying to explain to people that you don't need to be a 75 detection risk to go and do a loud mission. But I fell victim to being kicked because they weren't aware that that's a possibility. So I'm posting this video. I'm not going to make a build video. I just showed you this stealth build, and I'm just explaining to you, no matter what, you can pick up my game and take my user profile and try to get in here and find a loud build over 26. I dare you. Now this isn't a build. This is a 0 build. I haven't done anything with this. The weapons are making it a 32. This is a tabula rasa build. The weapons are making it a 75. I could switch those to some of my stealth weapons, and even with the no skills, I can get a 3. So I've done this enough times that I know how to make a decent build regardless of the detection risk. But to be real, my secret to what I do, and it's no secret, I just paid attention. When I use silencers, there's no threat level on the weapons, okay? Let's see, this AK is a 24 threat. Now, if I was to put a silencer on this, which I'm going to do, see, let's show you. That's a whatever they call that, barrel extension that isn't a silencer, okay? Now I'm going to simply change the silencer, but I need to get silencer skills to prove this. So I'm not trying to make anyone feel stupid. I'm trying to show how a stupid guy like me can do what I do. I ace inner pockets, and that ain't even necessary for the silencers, but I ace optical illusions. And I get a little boost from this just because I like having extra stability and accuracy. But this is all you really need right here to get the most out of your silenced weapon. Now, I'm not wearing a 2-piece suit. I did grab armor skills, but even if I grabbed that, that was negated by inner pockets ace. So that lightweight ballistic vest Isn't going to increase your concealment at all. Now, this weapon that I took, this thing here, I'm going to put a silencer on it and hope that it lowers the detection risk instead of that flash suppressor or whatever it's called. Let's get it real. Competitor's compensator. Now I'm going to go with a suppressor. My detection risk is still 75, but look what happened to the threat. It went from a 22 to 0. If I take that off without anything, let's see, I gotta find something that's not gonna change it so you can see what I got. Okay, right here, it's perfect. Without anything, the threat on this thing is a 22. If you add a barrel extension like this, it just drives it up. Now it's 24. This one will make it 26. Silencers will decrease that threat. And then there's a little mechanic in the game. When you're shooting at a cop with a silenced weapon, he's less likely to dodge it because he's not threatened by it. There's no threat level on the gun. But you take that same gun and you have a threat detection on it, and you might see guards throwing themselves on the floor and dodging and running away from your shots. It's because that gun has a threat level on it. That's the only thing that I can explain why I can probably get away with some stuff that people were wondering why. How is he? I'm not a god. I'm not awesome. That 25-100 doesn't mean squat. It's just I have a good build, and I've learned to take advantage of the threat stat on my weapons. I've even seen it because I do switch from a silenced shotgun on most of my builds here. I'll go to one of my favorite builds, the loud stealth build. I'll go to a shotgun with a threat of 6. That's real low. They don't dodge that much. But here my judge doesn't have anything on it, and the threat is a 28. So I've actually seen them try to get out of the way of me shooting them with that. So if I do this, I'm a 4 in detection risk, but now I have a 6 threat on this judge because it's a silenced judge, but it's got an explosive round in it now. You see what I'm getting at? They're less likely to get out of the way, so most of my shots are going to hit their target. I'm not shooting as much. I'm efficiently killing everything I'm aiming at or not aiming at this point. It's a shotgun. You're not going to get great accuracy with a shotgun, which you really don't want that in this game. I like 32. Anything lower than 32 I might be a little shady on, but I'll try to boost it in one way or another, and there's ways to do that. But ultimately, that's why I run crit builds. That's why I run silencers, because I don't have cops making me miss. And also, it allows me the ability to take advantage of low blow. A skill like low blow makes any weapon worth using. This is why I'll honestly and openly say there are no crappy guns in the game. This helps that too. Acing high value target on top of crits from low blow with that low detection risk. And if you're using shotguns, look, I'm being really greedy in how I can kill things. Overkill on top of that all stacks. All those, that just guarantees that no matter what I'm shooting at, aside from a dozer, it's not going to take that many shots to get rid of it, especially if I'm aiming for their head, which I've kind of got used to because I used to be that guy who would just spray and hope. And through playing enough, yeah, I started aiming for heads, and now I get a lot more headshots. And they die so much faster because of these skills that I like to say I'm being greedy for damage. And some people call it a selfish build, because you are going to lead the lobbies in kills whether you like it or not. Because if there's no one else in their lobby doing these things to have that much killability, like I like to call it, you are going to lead the lobby. That's just a proven fact. I don't try to do it, and 90% of the time I'm at the top of the lobby. Most kills, most specials. My thing is not to lead that. My thing is to never lead how many times I've been down. One time is too many for me. And honestly, if you really know me, that's the thing that bugs me. I don't care if somebody out kills more dozers or taser specials, or there's two things I don't want to lead in: killing civilians and going down. That's where I'm competitive. I don't want to lead that list. I want to be at the 0 mark for those all the time. Is that unrealistic? Not really. Not if I don't make stupid mistakes. But truthfully, I have builds that allow me to get away with quite a bit, and I'm not using armor. Now, all again, now I'm taking forever to do this, and I'm sorry I'm venting, but the fact that my detection risk is 4, I've noticed that I don't get targeted that much. When there's somebody around me wearing ICTV, I've literally watched law enforcement ignore me and dump on this guy standing less than in the game, maybe 5 meters from me. I was right there next to him. They didn't even care about me. The good thing for that guy that I was playing with wearing the ICTV, my build is efficient, really dangerous. So yeah, they were worried about him and his high detection risk. 75 he was, I was a 4, and it afforded me the ability to take them out. And if I didn't have my critical build and this, I would have been like everyone else, just shooting, and by the time I would have maybe killed them, he would probably been on the ground. But because I'm shooting a high damage, critical, whatever you want to call it, the build I use, he didn't go down. Yeah, he lost a lot of health, but whoever I pointed at didn't shoot at him no more. It was that fast. I'm serious. As soon as I realized he was taking it, I shot at everything shooting at him, and it was over. It didn't take more than 2 seconds to kill about 4 or 5 guys that were all shooting at one poor guy, and I wasn't that far. I was a target. Why didn't they waste their shots on me? So I started trying that with other people. I get near people with ICTV just to see if I can draw some heat, and more times than not, they're drawing it all. And I like to say it's not because I'm wearing a lightweight ballistic vest. I think it's because I'm not a 75 detection. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think that's what it is. So before you kick someone because their detection risk is really low, give them a chance. Let them show that they're not worthy, and then, hey, do what you do. But give me a chance. I'm not special, and I will earn my worth. I know I got something to bring to the party. I know that. As long as you're not trying to get me into a death sentence. Because I ain't playing those. I'm not going to play those with anyone. I test and I try those all alone. I get some done. I'm going to be real. I don't think I'm ever going to get them all done. Matter of fact, I know I'm not. But all that aside, guys, ladies, give these critical builds a chance. If you like your ICTV, I ain't knocking it. I did try it. It's effective somewhat, but I noticed I was a bullet magnet. When I started doing these low detection, high critical damage builds, I don't go down as much, and I do a lot of killing. And once again, I'm focused on pushing the objective, so it's not like all I'm doing is killing everything just because I want to be better than everybody. That's not what I'm doing. I'm really not. So if you think I am, I'm not. Don't believe me if you don't want to. I'm telling you from the truth, bottom of my heart. I am never ever concerned with leading the lobby in kills, specials. I'm concerned about not leading the lobby and going down, and once is too many for me. Honestly, that's how I really feel. And civilian kills, one is too many for me as well. That's it. So, as always, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have the best time of your life. In everything, I want everyone to succeed at everything they're doing, whether it's in a game, in real life. I hope everyone the best. Take care, be well, and good games, everyone.